This anime has been capturing my attention all season. I can't wait for more. I had to make a video on it, you guys. This anime I'm talking about is Kaiju number 8.
Subscribe or bear the hatred of the Uchiha. Wake up to reality.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show with another video, and today we're talking about anime again. Now, I know you see my channel, it's been a couple of GTA videos, and I love doing those, to be honest, and I still will probably be doing those. But just to get back to anime today, I took a little recent break from GTA, and I'm not gonna lie, I caught up on a couple of anime. One thing I caught up on was Gachakuta, right? I've been kind of watching that throughout the whole season. Now, I don't know if you guys know, I don't really watch a lot of ongoing anime anymore, like just at all. I rarely ever do. Like even if it's big series like Demon Slayer stuff, I wait for it all to finish and just kind of binge it. But I've been watching a couple this season. Gachakuta, Kaiju number 8, a little bit of Dan to Dan. I'm not caught up all the way, but a little bit of it. But today we're talking about Kaiju number 8. Because Kaiju number 8 is going crazy right now. Like it's just begun. It's season 2 really, and it's already like becoming one of the most exciting series of the year. I'm not gonna lie, it's just like 5-6 episodes in. The energy, the pacing, everything that's going on in season 2 is insane. I'm not gonna lie. I think I heard that the Kaiju number 8 manga is already like done, so this is not a series that's gonna be here to drag on. It's not gonna be a long series like some of the other anime, you know. This is actually going to end like quickly, and I'm kind of sad about that because I do like the world. I like the premise. I think it's a good idea, but I'm never mad at a story just like figuring that it's all wrapped up and it's just done. You know, it's just like finish it the way you want to finish it before somebody finishes it for you. Now, what's going on in Kaiju number 8 right now? We see the return of Kaiju number 9. We're not really gonna get into too much spoilers or whatever, but seeing him return kind of so early, he's giving like heavy Naraku vibes. If you guys have ever watched Inuyasha, it's like this guy cannot be beat, like, or if he can be beat, it's just like every time he's so close to being beat, he's super smart, he's super conniving. Definitely an interesting villain to watch. Now, I didn't really mention this when I was first doing the video, but man, the captain of like the squad 1 or whatever, he's also a standout character this season. Like it's good because they managed to write him as like he's a relatable character. He's also badass. I mean, it's generally like another like Kakashi Gojo. He's a strong character, not too strong to where he kind of, you know, hurts the story in a sense like Gojo, but strong enough to where he's OP and you don't have to worry about much stuff when he's around, but he's not so OP that he breaks the balance of the story. They have written a really great character with this guy. He was really interesting to watch the whole 5 episodes, and I can't wait to see what he does going forward. I will say though, many of the anime that's been out for the season, they take a lot of time to kind of build up into like these levels of hypeness. I feel like for me, Sakamoto Days is an example, right? Like Sakamoto Days is about the comedy, it's also about the action, and it's also about the fighting and the characters, and it does a good attempt to kind of balance everything. You know, they do it really well. And then their recent episodes have been really hyped and stuff, but it just kind of built up to that. With Kaiju number 8, I thought the first season was really good, right? Like, and it was that kind of building block to kind of get to where we are now. But it felt like season 2 in itself has just hit the ground running. Like, it's just, they introduce characters and it don't seem like it's, like, just from generally watching it, you kind of feel like it's the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely, you know, like those episodes where it's like, you know, episode 8's kind of cool, 9 is getting kind of hype, 10 is going crazy, 11 is insane, and 12 is just like, oh my god, this is a fire way to end the season. That's in 5 episodes in the beginning of the season, so I don't know where we go from here. They've really been killing it. I think what makes it so special is how well they kind of balance the shock with the momentum. Like, it's a lot of stuff like happening, a lot of information being thrown at you, but it doesn't really feel like you can't keep up, and I feel like that's, to me, is the best part. A lot of times anime can get lost in translation, and not even just the translation, it's just like sometimes the stuff you don't understand, the way power scaling and stuff work, but it's all simple. I mean, there are people that hunt the kaijus are monsters that really aren't explained at the moment. They come and they go, and the ones that are very powerful and undefined, they get numbers. In fact, Don't let me tell you.
In a world where humanity is constantly under threat from massive monsters known as kaiju, entire cities live in fear of devastating attacks. To protect society, the Defense Force stands on the front lines, risking their lives to hunt down and eliminate these colossal beasts. Kafka Ibino, now in his 30s, once dreamed of wearing that uniform and fighting alongside the Defense Force. Instead, his life took a different path, working a thankless job on a cleanup crew, disposing of the gruesome remains of fallen kaiju after each battle. But fate has other plans for him. When a strange, parasitic kaiju invades his body, Kafka gains the ability to transform into a powerful kaiju-human hybrid, labeled Kaiju No.
Now, what made me always kind of like happy to watch this in a sense, that we have a main character that's different than a lot of anime characters. He is trying to fight for justice. He is trying to fight what's right. That doesn't really change. But he's in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? He's way past that like young age where it's like everything's naive. He's really just a guy in his 30s trying to make it all right. And as a guy that is close to that age, it's just finally a character that I can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Like a character that isn't going to school or doing this and doing that. He has a terrible 9-to-5, which he tries to make the best of. And that is commendable for sure. But like I said, season 2, obviously way better than season 1, but we can't get season 2 without season 1. I thought season 1 was great. If you haven't seen it yet, I think you should definitely go check it out. It's definitely worth the watch. I do want to say one thing though. The animation for this second season went crazy. I think the characters are just as good as they were in season 1. Season 1 had a lot of great characters, a lot of great reveals, and a lot of pretty good, decent fights. I think I've always been a fan of like team aspect where there's a lot of people that kind of shine, and you get a lot of people that in that world that have different powers and abilities. And it's like with Kaiju No. 8, it's like the whole captains of the squads and stuff, and seeing their different abilities and powers. And for Bleach, it was the same. You know, the captain of the 13 Court Guard squads, and Black Clover, it was the captains of the magic guilds or whatever. Love to kind of see that, you know what I'm saying, where there's like a world where there's a lot of more powerful people. Like, yes, Kafka is powerful. Yes, he does have a power that a lot of people cannot fathom, but there's still competent people in the world. That was a small dig at solo leveling, still solo leveling, it's still fire, whatever. But I do really enjoy that there's other strong people in this anime, and it doesn't necessarily have to be Kafka. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Let's subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.